Where is he at?
There we. What the fuck is happening here? Hold on. There we go. Hold
Can
on
you hear
one.
me?
Yep. Hold on
All
1
right.
minute. Let's get recording for audio. And we're here for another episode of the S-TierCast. You know who we are. Let's get into it. Oh, man, my computer's acting up. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. It just showed like a blank screen for a minute on Restream. I'm going, what?
What the fuck? Did you give Dietrich an invitation?
I did. He goes streaming. I'm like, you know what we do. Well, maybe reach through his phone.
You should have told I know where you live.
Yeah, I should have said that. I know where you live, man. You're in the burbs. I'll find you.
It's
But
not that hard.
I did it. I actually did it. I went to hair cuttery like 3 hours ago, and I got my hair dyed.
You feel old yet?
Oh shit! I felt old looking at it. Like I still have the gray. Like I went with the blend because I'm like I don't want to look like I'm 21. I'll handle 28.
If I had that, I would just accept it.
I did accept it for a minute, but I'm like, dude, I can't do it. Like you can still see it a little bit. Like it's nice. It's like more of a thunderbolt now.
I know, but you could have used that in your Halloween costume in some way.
Speaking of which, like I looked at Trick or Treat Studios because I have the grabber mask on pre-order. I hope that they actually have sent them out to all these places because now they're saying, oh yeah, pre-orders will be available in November. And I'm going, you better have sent this shit to Big Bad Toy Store, man. I'm gonna be so pissed. Y'all had a whole ass year and y'all didn't send for it already. What the fuck?
That's why I got my mask at the HorrorCon thing. I was like, no makeup. I could do it.
Yeah, I could have grabbed a grabber mask from Flashback if there were any there. Like I saw black phone shirts. That was it. Just going, where are the masks? But yeah, that was fun. Wasn't too bad. I got my hair cut yesterday. It looks horrible. Like it looks so horrible. The haircut, like it looks nice, but you just see just where the gray's at now. I was just like, oh no. Oh no. I'm 33. I can't be handling with this shit. I literally told my family, I said, I'll not dye it when I'm 37. I'll go gray then. Fuck that.
I just say it makes you more wiser if you have something like that. Be like, yeah, I was struck by lightning and I got smart.
Shit. That's the thing. I said, I don't feel like I have any wisdom. I don't feel like I earned this. It was just bestowed upon me like fucking Excalibur or some shit. I should start sending out this stuff. We do have a bunch of guests for the Halloween stuff. Six Flags. It's gonna be you, me, my cousin Ivan, his partner Scott, my brother QB, who we've had on here, and his daughter, I do believe. And I think I'm gonna grab my niece Zephyr like we did last year.
I hope they do that bracelet stuff for the haunted house stuff because that phone stuff was ridiculous.
It was, yeah, that was so nuts. I'm just like, I'll just wait in line. I got my pass.
Right.
And this is the Saw one. I told Ivan, hey, they have the Saw haunted house. He goes, what? Well, that's
We're gonna leave them in here. You'd be like, welcome.
Just cuff him to the thing. Like you can be like, you dicks. You know, there's only one way out. Here's the Saw.
And all you have to do is press a little button on handcuffs and it releases you. But he doesn't know that.
That'd be so bad. Oh, speaking. Real quick, I think I sent you the thing, but I got the Steel book.
Yes,
Rob
you
Zombie's
sure.
Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2. And I told my dad, because he was looking out there while he's at the campground. He was looking at the Walmart out there. He goes, they didn't have anything. And I said, I got it. It's been so long since Halloween 2 by Rob Zombie was on Blu-ray. It's like $90 on eBay. So this was fucking great just having that. They got a bunch of steelbooks. They got the whole Leprechaun series on steelbook.
What is that? Your next goal?
I don't know. It's such a mixed bag. I like 1. I like 2. 3 was my favorite, actually. Space was okay. Leprechaun in the Hood, that was all right.
Leprechaun in the Hood was better than Space.
Yeah, but Leprechaun Back to the Hood, Space is better than that one. Even though that does have like the best part in there, the 2 dirty cops trying to fight him. He just rips one of the guy's legs off, and instead of like being in shock and horror, he just goes, "Give me that back, then dies." Yeah, I was that's a mixed bag. They got all the Saw ones on Steelbook as well.
Now I already got the collector set of it, except for the newest 2 movies.
Yeah, Jigsaw and Jigsaw and what the hell is it? Spiral. I like Spiral.
It was all right. The book was better.
The book.
Wasn't that the one with Chris Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a book about it first, then it became a movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's set in the world of Saw.
Yeah, that doesn't mean there was never a book about Saw.
I didn't know that. I did not know that. Now I gotta look for it. But let's see. Oh yeah, Halloween stuff. Other Halloween stuff. I already started decorating and shit.
We haven't gotten to it yet.
Yeah, I gotta bring my containers down. I'm already looking at certain things. I just saw Archway from Home Depot made of skulls and bones. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you on Messenger. They want 200 for it. I was like, "Ooh, that's I got a Home Depot card."
Well, good, you can get it because I ain't getting it.
Shit, that's how I am. I'm like, okay, where do I got to go? The suburbs? Ah, shit.
How big is this thing?
It's big enough to put around my walkway.
Oh, okay, so it's like life size.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got to start bringing other stuff down. I brought down my Happy Halloween sign, my Hocus Pocus canvas. Like, I'm trying to deck it out before my dad gets back from Woodhaven. That way he can be like, oh, God, here we go again with this shit.
You should, like, decorate his room with all Sharknado stuff.
Just his whole section.
Yeah.
Oh, God. What else? Oh, yeah, more Halloween shenanigans stuff. I'm getting my ticket for Hell's Gate next week.
Hell's Gate.
Yeah.
What date are we going on that again?
22nd, that Sunday?
22nd. Okay.
Yeah. I sent you the whole thing.
Yeah.
That whole weekend though, that's the busiest weekend we got. We got Mushroom Head and Hell's Gate. And I saw Motionless in White is playing in Chicago on that Saturday. I'm going,
I might be going to that.
Oh God, that'd be fucking nuts. Just going, oh my God, 2 concerts.
No,
Let's see. Yeah,
probably enough for like 1 concert, maybe.
that's how I am. I'm just going, oh, should I, shouldn't I? But I'm going, you know what? Depends on the venue, because Castle Theater, they're easy. They're $30 flat, or $40 at least. And I'm just going, I've been to Castle. It's a great little vibe. And I think a couple of my friends from college are going to be meeting up as well. I'm going to take Byron. He's going to be traumatized because of Hell's a Poppin'. We said that last week or 2 weeks ago. He gonna be like, you just swallowed a whole ass sword. What the fuck? I already got the warning from Keisha. She goes, don't let them hurt my son in that mosh pit. I'm like, oh God.
That's so stereotypical of people thinking of mosh pits.
You would think that she would realize I don't really I am near the pit. I don't go in it. I learned my lesson in high school.
I still haven't learned my lesson.
Like I saw there's one Mushroom Head concert I went to, and this dude decided to crowd surf. Like someone literally picked him up and was surfing him on the crowd, and he ended up kicking this girl in the face on accident,
Ooh.
and her boyfriend knocked him the fuck out. I'm like, yep, time to go. Oh Lord.
That's why you keep your hands up, not down.
Yeah. And I definitely believe this Mushroom Head concert is going to be one where they end up hitting the freaking alarm, the fire alarm. That'll be the third one in a row that I've went to. Mushroom Head has done that 3 times. Starset did it once.
Really? I wouldn't think Starset could do that.
Yeah, I was shocked too. I went, why is the fire alarm going off for Starset?
Right?
I love
It's not like Ramstein or anything.
Yeah, I get they got some heavy shit, but it's a sensitive ass fire alarm.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got the one big thing. Die. The haunted Halloween ball at Congress Hotel.
Yeah, so I already got my ticket for that.
Yep, I got mine. Seneca and Veronica got theirs. I gotta see if my nieces got theirs yet. Ooh, ooh. Food.
Yeah, my food.
After I had food the other day.
Right. Now you get to watch me eat.
I eat my food until after the podcast. I just set it on the table like I'm not eating right now. There's no room here.
I saw you looking at it.
I was like, chicken. I literally looked, I'm like, chicken. And I'm like, hey, let me get to this. All right, let's see what else. Oh, yeah. And I felt so accomplished this last week. The thing ends next month. Agents of Tenebris, which I'm gonna put the QR code. You can scan this QR code, start reading Agents of Tenebris. All the episodes, all remaining episodes, all 9, because 1 came out this week, are gonna be available next month. And I literally said, nope, we're not doing Wednesday. I literally set it for 3 weeks. Like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday. And this next one is a Wednesday one, but I feel so accomplished having finished it. And it's a toughie. It was very cool actually retreading this for Kindle Vella. Man.
Well, you should be proud. That's technically your baby right there.
Yeah, too bad people don't care about my baby. But yeah, it was fun to do. I did some more stuff with it. It was this whole invasion thing. I made sure to add a lot of people die. But there's a lot of things I changed in it, and I think this next episode, like I was gonna do this thing in book 2 with one of the characters, and I said, you know what, this seems like a better test than in the actual book. Let me rewrite this way. And I even set up more stuff for book 3. Not book 3, book 4. So all of it will be on Kindle Vella. This is gonna be a fun one. But I did make I'm gonna end up doing this. I'm gonna end up doing AI art for the fucking covers.
Hey, it works sometimes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it because I'm broke.
You just got to be very detailed with your description.
Yeah, that's the main thing. And it's looking good. I don't want to spoil anything other than there's some great moments in it. I did have I had a No Child Left Behind joke.
God.
I think I have that copy too. Like I took a picture of it and just read it to my sister. She looked at me and go, "You're an asshole." It was basically one of the characters goes, "Did we get an A? I think we got an A. I feel like we got an A. I always got A's in high school." And another character goes, "Well, that's because you were around during the No Child Left Behind act, so of course you're gonna get an A."
Yeah, I was definitely left behind.
Oh god, there's some funny shit in it, but there's some serious stuff too. It's looking great. I can't wait. But yeah, that's a little update, a little vague update. But again, the QR code is here, up top above me. If anyone wants to scan that and start reading, it's on Kindle, Vella, Amazon's little thing. Let's get into some other stuff.
Yes.
Speaking of AI, let's jump into music news and reviews. And after I did the review for Oomp's new album, I found out someone used AI to bring Darrow back into the band. And I was like, this feels out of line, but it's good. It was very good hearing that version. So
It's so wrong, but it feels so right.
Yeah. I was like, the one thing that I got from it was this guy should have fed the whole discography to AI just so it gets everything in it. But it was good. They did a Darrow covered version of Wem die Stunde schlägt, which we talked about, For Whom the Bell Tolls. And it was good. I heard the other one for Richter und Henker. I'm waiting for this guy to use AI to bring Darrow into Nur ein Mensch. I think that would be a good one to bring him in. But it was wild. Shit. The AI singing part is fucking wild.
Oh yeah, I've seen like videos of people doing Juice World ones, and like it sounds half of them sound straight to like exactly like Juice World, and like he actually wrote this or something.
Yeah, that was the one thing. I think we kept skipping it because I kept getting to write it into the thing. Because I heard a Frank Sinatra version of Gangster's Paradise, and it went hard as hell. And I put in our playlist for the Halloween shenanigans thing, I put Plan Z into the damn playlist. Just a metalcore version of Plankton talking about his next plan. It's so wrong, but this was cool as hell to see though. Someone tell Darrow he's gonna be so pissed. He's gonna be livid.
He's not gonna be livid. He just wants the money from it.
Oh yeah. I you know it really killed me because I was on an oomph kick last week while I was playing Starfield. I go to one of his live shows where it's just him, a DJ, and a keyboardist. The keyboardist, she was great. She did a great job. But first song he plays is from the Oomph discography, Niemand, which is one of their more lighter songs, but it was heavy in parts, the actual song, but it's only on piano on this. And I just went, really? You left this band just to do solo work? Using some of the band's songs after you them satanic? Like I literally turned into Gary King from The World's End. I can't believe this. You doing just solo shit, doing covers of songs, oldies and shit, Lionel Richie and all that. It's like watching a lion eat hummus. I literally said.
Like that rarely works out for a lot of lead singers going their separate ways. Like Corey Taylor can do it, Ronnie Radke can do it.
Yeah.
The singer from Guns N' Roses did it, but he wasn't really that good.
No, Axl ended up just doing Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'm pick. Ozzy did it, of course.
Yeah, and he look at him. He's like a god to metal.
Yeah. That's the thing that got me with Dero. I looked at this whole live thing. I'm going, okay, where's the news? Where's the songs that you made?
Mhm.
Why are you playing easy like Sunday morning from Lionel Richie? That's what pissed me off. I'm just going, you couldn't do the hits. You couldn't do the hits. That's what killed me. And I get it. He wants to turn over a new leaf. He's a born again Christian, of course, and I totally get that. But again, we said it
Yeah,
before
but
when this
even
shit
Jesus
happened
is
last
mad
year.
at him. It's like Jesus is like, "What the H are you doing? You had a good career for you. Good for
Yeah,
you. You believe in me again, but what the H?"
yeah, yeah. That's what killed me. I just went. You could just done what Brian Head Welch did. Just come back to the band after this whole thing. You could do what Jeffrey Nothing did. Still believe in God, but still singing secular stuff. He went nuts, but again, he's still a good singer, but I felt I felt betrayed. I just went, man, fuck you. That's how I was. And then the next thing I see, I'm like, oh, cool. They got their whole live CD, their live DVD on YouTube. I listen to that. I'm like, oh, this brings me back. It's like right before they had released Mon Delicatessen.
Soon enough, that's how it's gonna be with Slipknot.
Yeah, but at least then it'll be just like, okay, yeah, Corey's doing his own thing. He don't have to tour as much. He just dropping a song here and there.
Helping his kid out.
Yeah, they ain't got to show up. Who we got? We got someone on Twitch. Hello, hello. Let's see. Oh yeah, I dropped this. Silent Planet dropped a new song called Anunnaki, and I just went, "Excuse me,"
One more time.
and I know exactly where that's from. It's a conspiracy. It's from a conspiracy theory and all that. But God, was it heavy? Holy shit! That band's gonna be going places.
If they play
Like,
their cards right.
yeah, Antimatter is a great. It's in the party playlist. This that's a workout song. It great. I get lyrics. I'm gonna look up the lyrics now.
No, all right, all right. Answer this question for me. Be honest too. When the Batman movie came out, the newest one,
Yeah.
did you play the theme song that they had Nirvana do? Or they, I don't know if they asked permission to do it, but they put it in the theme song. Did you use that for a workout?
Nah, I didn't use not something. I didn't use something in the way.
Really?
But when I had the iPod, which I still have, I would always listen to man, I just listen to metal and shit. I listen to the stuff like that I could see that anyway. There was one song I have on my iPod from Red called Darkest Part. That felt like a great Batman song for like Ben Affleck's Batman.
Yeah, but I like this version of Nirvana, the way
Oh yeah.
like when the hits dun, 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 dun.
I love the new theme for Batman that they did. Meanwhile, Danny Elfman probably like, no, there's only one. Just go like, calm down, dude. You got to hear yours in the Flash.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. So the song is called Anunnaki. The subtitles "Face the Dead." Jesus Christ, it's heavy. It's how do I put it? It's definitely a straight up metal. It threw me. I was just going, whoa, holy shit.
Like, is it black metal
Definitely,
or like hardcore metal
it
or metal?
it feels like hardcore metal. Dude's just dude's just straight up screaming.
Sorry, my cat.
Oh, I know. Been dealing with a cat as well. Oh man. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Silent Planet Anunnaki, definitely a 10 out of 10. Just soaking, and I'm like, oh, let me see what this is. Play. I'm like, oh shit. Great imagery in that one too. It's I feel like that was one for that new movie that just came out. No One Will Save You. Yeah, I got to see that movie too. I've heard great things. Great alien movie.
Honestly, they've said that a lot about a lot of alien movies, but like the only good movies there were Alien and Alien series, somewhat, and
Oh, do
Paul.
you ever watch? You ever watch Arrival
No, I have not.
with Charlie Sheen? Oh my
No.
god, that was good. That's one where the aliens were. They're called the visitors, I do believe, and they've been living on Earth for the longest time, and they've been making the planet hotter and hotter because that's their climate, and they've been infiltrating everything. And when Charlie Sheen and two of his other friends are trying to basically expose them, they try to kill them and all that, and you find out what their weakness is, and it's extreme cold. Like,
Well,
and
that's
it,
kind
and
of
it, did,
obvious.
it didn't even. The thing that fucked me up when I saw this when I was a kid with
Mm.
Arrival was when they were freezing them. They were literally not even just like, oh my god, it's cold, just dying from like influenza or whatever. No, these fuckers were breaking down like physically. Like their hands falling off and shit because of how cold it was. That was a very good movie. That was a good alien movie. The Arrival by that one too by Villeneuve. That was a beautifully made movie. With when the aliens show up and they look like hands basically. And they're literally like teaching what's her name how to speak to them like an ink blots basically.
So alien
And
squids?
kinda, yeah. That was a cool one too, because their language is also like did time shit also. Like they would when you learned their language, you knew what was gonna happen in the future at that moment. Yeah, it was cool.
Mm.
But yeah, this new one, here I'm gonna put because we got some movie stuff. No One Will Save You. I saw a little bit of it from on TikTok, and they got the Greys, and they're trying to kidnap this girl, and she's trying to survive them. And the
I'm
whole thing
sorry.
was there was one part where she's like trying to fight one off with a mop. It breaks the mop head off, so the
Mm-hmm.
handle has like a pointy part. She stabbed it in the shoulder, and it's it's stuck to this cupboard, and it's still trying to get her. She grabbed the door and just knocked the fuck out of it. I just went, oh, that's obvious. I need a chair. This cat just meowing.
Yeah, that's Lucy. Like, this cat wakes me up at 4 o'clock in the morning every day.
At least your cat at least your cat doesn't try to bite your toes.
Oh, she does worse. She bites my nose.
No. I've been dealing with my sister's cat the longest right now, and I'm doing a lot, and I'm in flip flops. Attacks my toes. I'm like, stop.
Well, do you wiggle your toes?
No, they're just
Oh.
exposed.
Well, wear socks or shoes or slippers.
Oh, that's the funny thing, and that's the thing that everyone said. And I wore shoes yesterday. She actually like smacked my shoe. She literally she ran past and was like and just ran. I was just going, man, what the fuck?
Drive by.
Drive by smack. All right, let's see. Movie news, since the music stuff is going. Let's see. Movie news. Brightburn 2. Yes. It's being worked on. I'm going to pull up the thing, see what they're talking about with Brightburn, because we got the Unity stuff also to talk about, because Unity Engine, they were trying to charge everyone for using it.
Really?
Yep. And then they U-turned on that, so we'll talk about that. They were like, we're sorry.
Right? That's some greedy ass shit.
Let's see. Is it? It has to be Deadline. All right. The H Collective launches AI, Web3, and Metaverse label H3 Entertainment. Brightburn sequel. Hey, make this damn thing. That's a whole. Yeah, there's a. Oh my lord.
Honestly, I don't know what the sequel would be about though.
Well, they did settle Justice League kind of thing. Let's see. Don't say anything about it. Them using AI. Was this just shut down? Let me see. Yeah, no. Now they're saying they're not using AI. What the fuck?
Well, they're doing
Okay.
the Brett Favre thing.
Yeah. Guns will not be written by AI. Damn, just shot my shit out the water. This is old stuff then. Burn 2 is still happening, thank God. But, you know, that was the whole thing. There was like, hey, what are they going to do? I could see them using some CGI for AI. I mean, that's going to happen.
The AI is not that good with CGI yet.
Yeah.
It makes like people look like derps and like
untold horrors from other dimensions I've seen. Best example, Will Smith eating spaghetti.
Oh my god.
But I did see one cool thing. I'm just going, yeah, this is cool and all that. You know, this whole they did an AI trailer with for this post-apocalyptic thing, this whole like humans versus robots thing. And I'm going, this is cool and all that, but you use several pieces of software to make sure it looked cool. So yeah, Brightburn 2. Thank God it's being written, but let's see. Oh yeah, this made me happy. I saw John Carpenter is coming back.
Oh,
with a new show. Yeah, new show. Kind of like Body Bags, but it's called Suburban Screams. Peacock. I'm gonna pull that up.
You know, it'd be awesome if he helped do with the Fear Street series.
Yes, I'd be so down for that. Even if it's just the soundtrack, because he was great with the Halloween movies for soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, not the song, but John Carpenter.
You just add the post. Oh, you can add a post but not come on the podcast?
Yeah, what the fuck?
The fuck?
Yeah, John Carpenter's Suburban Screams. Let's see. When does it come out? The unscripted series premieres October 13th. Woo! when we go to Six Flags. God damn it.
That's not perfect timing. After we get done with Six Flags, you can watch the John Carpenter shit.
Yeah. Let's see. The series is described as a genre-busting, unscripted horror anthology series from the mind of legendary director, writer, and producer John Carpenter. The series explores the dark secrets and unspeakable evil that sometimes lurks beneath the surface of the sun-drenched streets, manicured lawns, and friendly neighbors of suburbia.
See, that sounds like Fear Street.
Yeah, I think this is going to be like one of those things like Paranormal Witness, but with slashers and shit.
I've seen it done before. It was good.
Yeah, but with John Carpenter, shit, he's gonna make all that look amazing,
right?
As I stammer over that, yeah, he's gonna make it look amazing. That's gonna be cool as hell. I can't wait. It's great. John Carpenter's coming back with some stuff.
John Carpenter remakes Monster Squad.
How great would that be? Or remakes The Gate. Speaking of The
Gate, The Gate.
Speaking of The Gate, you ever see the stuff for the remake that we're supposed to do?
No, I didn't even know they made a sequel.
Oh my god, I still got to see the sequel. They were supposed to remake it. Alex Winter was going to direct it, and I saw some of the scenes like that were drawn up. It was going to be more like Home Alone with demons.
That's technically what the first movie was about too.
Yeah, there was one scene that they drew up where the little imps, they were going to keep the imps from the first one, from the very first one, and they were
Mhm.
going to have it where they were more prevalent, not just in one area, two areas, where basically they just infest the house like
Mhm.
like gremlins, and one of the kids is shooting them with a paintball gun. I just went, why couldn't we have this? This looks hilarious.
Right? That's a good Halloween movie for like young
Yeah.
teenagers or kids. Like, granted, it was scary as hell when I first saw it. Like, for a
There's some,
PG-13 movie, my God.
oh my lord, especially when he stabbed his own friend in the eye.
Oh my God.
His parents show up, but it's not even his parents. They're just like gore mounds, basically.
Right? Or how about when his friend gets like an eyeball in his hand
Ah,
and it's like
yeah,
blinking and shit?
yeah. You've been bad. Oh God. Oh, Hell House LLC.
Mm.
We got a new one coming out. It's gonna be like a, I don't know how the guy said it, the creator of it. It's like a side story, but it's an origin story. It's called Hell House LLC Origins. Where's the poster at? I got the poster somewhere here in my,
So it's a side story with an origin story?
yeah, Hell House LLC Origins, the Carmichael Manor.
That sounds confusing.
That's how I feel about it. But I finally got to watch the other two Hell House LLCs.
Mhm.
I enjoyed them.
They're
No,
good.
yeah, nothing beats the first one, but the third one was probably my favorite because, oh my god, that whole the whole like augmented reality play thing that they were doing in the house in in the third one was
Mhm.
pretty cool. And then the actual ghost shows up, going, "Oh, the devil doesn't want souls. He's more ancient than that." And I'm like, "What?" And he just looks at the guy that's supposed to be Faust in the thing. He goes, what in God's name are you talking about? God's not here," and just gouges his eyes out. That whole
I deserve that.
Yeah, that whole sequence was great. The demons coming out of the basement, attacking everyone. I actually liked how they did the demons in it, where
Yeah.
it was like they were cult members, and you knew they were masks, but it just worked. I can't wait for this one. The Carmichael Man. I'm gonna send you the poster because
They
it
already
looks
got the
like,
poster out?
yeah, it looks like the clown is gonna be the main interest of this one as well.
Of course, everybody has a phobia of clowns nowadays.
I love that clown too. That was the that was the creepiest thing in all three of them. They're just like, we can't throw away this clown for some fucking reason. The one time it actually moves, it's just pointing to the basement, like there. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think it has to do with the person that made the clown or something like that. I don't know.
See, that would make sense for the origin story, but what about the side story? I don't get.
I don't know. But we already know a lot about the Abaddon Hotel through all three movies, so
Yeah.
I don't know how they would do a movie about the Abaddon Hotel once more, like with
Yeah,
that
maybe
guy.
they'll show it like getting built for the first time
Could be.
or something like that.
Yeah. I can't wait. Hell House is that's gonna be underrated one. That's one I actually have recommended to people.
You know what's really underrated? House. American version and the Japanese version.
Oh yeah. The Japanese one came out after the first one, right? I
I
think it
think it was the Japanese version first, then the American version.
I can pull it up. I
That or they just came out at the same year.
Let's see. Because I think the Japanese one came out after. That was a weird one though. Like I saw the second one when I was a kid, didn't know what it was called. The Netflix had both of them on there, so I watched the first one when I was in college, and I'm going, "Oh, I like this. This is pretty cool." House 2, I'm like, "Holy shit, this movie exists."
I don't know. House 2 was just like I want to say like a comic book.
Oh my god, it really was. The little pterodactyl that becomes their pet, the little
Oh my god,
caterpillar
I
dog that
wanted
becomes their
that
pet,
as a pet so bad when I was little.
the caterpillar dog, I'm like, "Oh, damn, it's Yogi."
Or every pug in the universe.
Yeah. Alright, let's see, I believe is it House which one is the Japanese one?
It was just called House.
Let's see. Let's see, the first one yeah, the first one was wait, isn't there even a I don't even see a Japanese one here.
Really?
No. House
Hmm.
2, the second story. That was another we're gonna wow, Sean S. Cunningham produced both of them. No, all
Yep.
of them. Let's see. Uh, House 2, Bill Maher was in that one, and I was like, "Oh, great, he's insufferable in this too." Fuck. There was a remake.
There was?
There's gonna be it's supposed to come out next year.
It's probably gonna be shit.
Oh, it's by Sean S. Cunningham.
Oh, okay, never mind.
He wanted to relaunch it, that's what it was.
Ah.
Jeremy Weiss, who directed the first one, he wanted to remake it also. Okay, so they got basically the same group that's gonna do it. All right. I don't know how they're gonna get what's his name that was in the first one though.
He's dead.
Who? No, not. I mean, actor wise.
Oh, oh,
Nope.
oh, oh.
I don't know
I
how they're
thought
gonna
you
get
meant
William
the
Cat.
actual person.
No, I don't think they're gonna get William Cat. I think
Maybe
it was
as
a
a side character.
yeah. That was the funniest thing too. Like because I was big in the heat of the night, I recognized one of the cops from the first one right off the bat. I just went, "Hey, Alan Autry's in here."
Right?
But what the hell's Bubba Skinner doing in this fucking movie? And he has the most simple accent, not even southern. He goes, "Sir, you gotta stop cleaning your gun outside."
Oh.
Okay. Oh yeah, the trailer for Onimusha came out.
Ah.
Finally, finally.
It's about
After
damn
seeing the
time.
after seeing the little pictures for it, I can't fucking wait for this. This looks amazing.
It better be good. With all the
Look,
hype it's got.
yeah, they're finally giving it hype. That was the thing. I love the fact that Takashi Miike is the one behind it. I'm glad he actually said, "I want to do Onimusha." And the way it looks, it's oh man, this animation for it is amazing.
It better be better than that One Piece live action film that they made for Netflix.
Oh, you know what? I've been hearing good things about that actually. They already renewed it for a
Really?
second season. Yeah. Like they were very stringent on making sure that a lot of the scenes from the show were done damn near exactly how it is.
But how come they couldn't do that with the other shows and movies that they've done?
Because most of them aren't fans. And that was one thing. They actually had the guy that made the anime. He said, "Okay, I can do it. I can do it with you guys." And they're like, "Oh yeah, perfect." That's the other thing. They should have had. That got me real good because I love Ghost in the Shell. They could have had the creator of Ghost in the Shell help them out a lot. Same with Death Note, and I love Death Note.
Dude, like after seeing those, the remakes or whatever they're called, like it just like tore a piece of my heart out. I was just like, oh, why would you do this to a good thing?
Well, yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of Ghost in the Shell. That was my shit.
The anime, right?
Both. It really got me to buy the anime, the movie. I'm like, I really never seen the anime. Let me check that out
The
first.
first time I saw the anime was Toonami.
Oh my god, I remember when it came out. They did some good scenes from the anime in the new one, but
Uh,
it wasn't at how do I put it? They had to have mystery to it. Unlike in the anime where Major just knows, like, oh yeah, I know I'm a brain in a robot. I know that.
right?
Like that was the thing that got me. It was cool though seeing how did the whole Bato thing in Ghost in the Shell. But
Mhm.
yeah, back to Onimusha. This whole thing, it's not exactly like the game, but it's like, how do I put it? It's kind of like not sequel, but they end up with Samanosuke's gauntlet.
A
The
prequel origin.
Nah, I think it's more like not. Let's see, like an interlude.
Mm.
Yeah, because the whole thing is this character. I forgot the character's name already, and I might watch it in Japanese just because.
Oh, dude, that's the best.
And let's see, he's been charged with delivering the gauntlet. Oh yeah, Toshiro Mifune. Okay, yeah. Netflix's Onimusha resurrects Toshiro Mifune as a demon slaying samurai. Oh, that's cool. That's how they got Toshiro Mifune. They used Toshiro Mifune as a reference. That's peak Onimusha. They did that with Onimusha too. The character's name is Miyamoto Musashi. Yeah, modeled after Toshiro Mifune, who died in
Now,
1997.
now this is gonna sound cheesy, bro, but I'm surprised they didn't do a live action film of Inuyasha yet.
I think they are. I've heard that they are.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I heard they want to do a Yu an actual live action one. I just went. I'll
Please
watch
don't
that.
tell the furries about this.
Yeah, don't fuck up Yu Yu Hakusho. That was my shit.
Oh, dude, you know they are because they got no fans making this shit.
Ah, that'd kill me. That would kill me so bad.
They've
But yeah,
done that to DOA.
well, DOA was actually, they were meticulous with that. It's just the script wasn't there.
The script was shit.
Yeah, the script was there. The storyboards, the storyboardographer made the storyboards. Just fucking beautiful. I just went, oh wow. And this is the fucking final product. I'll kill you.
The only thing that saved that movie was titties.
Jamie Presley. I still remember a few of them. One of them is a singer now. Who was it? Forgot her first name. I think it's like Victoria Valance or something like that. She's a singer. Who else? I think that's like Natasha Malthy's like third to last movie because she got blacklisted by Weinstein.
Why? Because he couldn't get her?
Yeah, she said no to him, and he said, "Fine, you're not getting shit. You're getting Uwe Boll movies."
Well, he's gonna be in that same boat pretty soon.
Oh yeah, he's now a bullshit. Oh yeah, that was one of them. Onimusha. Okay, so yeah, Onimusha. This looks so fucking good. We would look at the trailer, but we don't want to get
Copyrighted.
Yeah. So yeah, the trailer's out there. We'll probably share it on our pages. You know where to go for that: Facebook, Instagram, X. Well, we're just gonna call it Twitter. Fuck it.
Like, seriously, like, is it trying to be like a porn website now? Like,
That's one thing a lot of people said when he first said that shit. I just went, dude, you're so unoriginal. Stop this.
And you know what the funny thing was? After he changed that, there was a lot of OnlyFan people coming on X.
But okay, we are so gone. Let's see. All right, so Onimusha, this looks so good, and the animation is like kind of like Chainsaw Man, but smoother.
Ooh, I still need to watch that.
Yeah, it's kind of like Chainsaw Man, but smoother. That's what caught me with it. I'm going, ooh, it's kind of like rotoscope with cell shading and shit. The one thing that caught my eye when he puts that gauntlet on, and it's like not even an army, just like a battalion of demons coming at him. He just swung his sword and it cut all of them in half, and they just exploded. I just went, holy shit. Like, it looks so well done. I can't wait for it. And I'm a big Takashi Miike fan. I have watched damn near all his movies except for Gozu and The Stranger.
You haven't seen The Stranger yet?
Oh, that one was it kind of threw me when I first saw like the trailer for it.
Well, yeah, like it does throw you for a loop, but like after you watch it like two more times, you're like, oh, okay.
I heard Gozu was trippy, and I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
some scenes from it. I'm like, yeah, it's trippy. And yeah, I've seen Ichi the Killer. I've seen 13 Assassins. I still got to see his Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney movie.
Ichi the Killer was a shit.
It's fucking wild. You know, I found out. I think we brought this up before. You know, I found out he was actually in Hostel, Takashi Miike.
I had a feeling.
He was in there. He's one of the killers that leaves the compound. And in the second one, Ruggiero Diodato is one of the guys. He's like eating a guy's leg while the guy's alive.
You know what the funny thing is? Well, technically not funny unless you have a dark sense of humor like us, but I can see him actually doing that in real life if he had to.
Ruggiero. Oh God. It was him in that though. That was nutty. I knew why he did it because he was like one of Elon's influences.
So it was more like a thank you kind of deal.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, come in my movie. I would love to see you do some crazy shit. We got something set up for you. And he's like, oh yeah, kind of Cannibal Holocaust, right?
You're not vegan, right?
He's like, oh, this is nuts. Let's see. Oh yeah, so yeah, Onimusha. I can't wait. Comes out November. Netflix. Oh, I can't wait. And that I'm looking at the poster. That is Samanosuke's gauntlet. Holy shit.
It's gonna be bloody.
Oh yeah. The one thing I didn't like though was they showed like the soldier demon, which is it's like a flayed human. And you know, I know their sound exactly because I have the remaster and I played that. It's like the way they like not even like they try to scream, but they don't. It's more of a hiss. It's like I was like,
It's
oh
like
shit.
their throat is scorched or something.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't even look flayed in this. They just look like I don't want to say mummies, but like their skin is
Anorexic?
still there. Their skin is still there, like emaciated. Yeah.
Yeah, anorexic.
Yeah, it's fucking it
Like
looked
people.
cool, but it looked cool, but I'm just like, should be a little more muscle showing, you know, some sinew. Come on. But it looked cool for the most part. Let's see, we got some more movie stuff. You know what? Sean Penn. Fuck. This is from 2 weeks. This is from 2 weeks back. Right after we did our podcast, Variety had interviewed him. Oh man. How can and I said this on Instagram. I said, I think the wrong Penn died.
Damn.
Yeah, it was. I'm just gonna read his lines because they asked him about for some reason they asked him about the slap. We are in our Lord 2023. Chris Rock is still whining on his comedy stuff about it. Yeah, but
Just let me stop you right there. Let's not insult our Lord with this year.
let's see. And we got some more strike news coming. Let's see. First, where is it? I was like, why the fuck are you asking about this when Variety was talking to him? Here we go. Because he went on a diatribe and I was like, this is why people aren't really supporting the actors strike like they should. Because Sean Penn is the most out of touch motherfucker here.
He's one of the reasons why every country looks at us like a joke.
Yeah. Sean Penn on Will Smith's infamous Oscar slap. He goes, this fucking bullshit wouldn't have happened with Ukraine President Zelensky there. Will Smith would never have left that chair to be part of the stupid violence. It would never have happened. And I was like, what the fuck does Zelensky have to do with this?
All right.
What does it have to do with anything? And he went on with this. He went on with this. He goes, why the fuck did you just spit on yourself and everybody else with this stupid fucking thing? Why did I go to fucking jail for what you just did? Well, you were beating Madonna with a bat. I remember that story.
Oh yeah, I remember that too. I still want to kill his ass for that.
Yeah. And then, you know, of course he had something to talk about with AI. And you know, we're staunch, like, how do I put it? We're very gray with AI, as we talked about earlier in this episode. But he said,
as you can tell by our homemade posters that we make for our podcast.
yeah. And Sean Penn said this because it had to do with the scan and the voice data. You want my scans and voice data and all that. Here's what I think is fair. I want your daughters because I want to create a virtual replica of her and invite my friends over to do whatever we want in a virtual party right now. I just want him to stop saying odd shit.
I don't know if I should call the police or call the mafia.
I literally put that. I just want you to stop saying odd shit.
The fuck you shut up for once in your fucking life.
Yeah, I literally put, who the fuck asked Sean Penn about this old ass event? Y'all gonna ask him about the Titanic submersible imploding 5 years from now?
I hate humanity so much.
Yeah,
We make heroes out of idiots and murderers, and the people who are actually heroes get disrespected.
Here, this is what get me with it. And I said this. I said, this is why a certain sphere of YouTubers talk shit about these strikes that are happening, because assholes like Sean Penn are the definition of out of touch.
He doesn't. Him and our president are probably best friends and go on bingo halls on Saturday nights. And then Biden's like, "Where the fuck am I?" And then he's like, "Oh, you're at a bingo hall."
Yeah. No, you know what? Here, that's the thing. Sean Penn is such a worldly person. He is not friends with all these guys. He just shows up, and they're just like, "Oh, it's Sean Penn. Why the fuck is he here?"
This reminds me of like the streamer.
I would,
like, "Oh yeah, I can never get robbed. I can never get touched. If you meet me here, da da da." And 2 days later, he gets mugged.
Oh God. Even Biden seeing Sean Penn. Hey, how's your brother Chris? He's been dead for years. Oh, that's right.
The wrong one died.
Oh boy, yeah, this is spicy. Oh, some stuff I didn't get to write. The whole thing, we saw Danny Masterson got sentenced to 30 years to life. Oof, oof. And of course there were character letters sent to the judge to try to have leniency. And of course it was Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis and Kurtwood Smith, basically most of the cast of that 70s show. And after the Ashton Kutcher, oh my God, their apology was horrendous. Like, it wasn't as bad as Drew Barrymore, but I had fun with it when I was on Twitter.
Honestly, it couldn't be bad as Amber Turds, right?
They're like, we weren't trying to make it where he sounded innocent. We just, we were thinking of his kids. And then we're like, yeah, I understand that, but I put on there, thou art tarnished.
He stepped on a bee.
I literally went Elden Rings mode. I went, thou art tarnished. You will forever be this.
So, no bitches.
Yeah. No maid. It's like the SEs. Ashton Kutcher stepped down from his whole thing, his foundation, because of it. And I said, "Thou art truly tarnished." Just kept running with the Elden Ring shit. Oh God, yeah. Last week was nuts, man. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, the strike may be coming to an end. We're down to the nitty gritty on that. Just saw the thing.
So the Batman movie might come out earlier.
I hope. They're still at the tables. They're going back to the tables. I think next Monday? This Monday, I mean. But they're saying it's looking good. But before that, oh my God. And of course, a little hint there. Drew Barrymore tried to start her show without no writers.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah, and she apologized.
Oh, Drew.
And she postponed it. Bill Maher tried to do it, and I was like this. I'm like, what did y'all expect from Bill Maher? And I put on a thing.
Sweetie, this is why you're an actress, not a camera worker.
Yeah. When it came to Bill Maher, because he was going to start Real Time without his writers. I said, what did y'all expect from him? Like I literally pulled his politically incorrect line that got him fired after 9/11. I pulled that. I'm like, what did you expect from him? This guy tried to lecture Jim Gaffigan over, do you realize that writers, it's not actually a good job and all that, blah, 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 blah. I said, what did you expect from him? Of course he's going to be a scab little shit over this shit because he's not really for the writers, even though he says he's a writer.
Where I didn't I what book? What script? What?
His jokes.
That's not writing.
What we got here? Something going on. Better not be. All right, yeah, stream's acting up. As soon as he was, gonna start up Real Time again, and I followed Joe Russo. Joe Russo is not Joe and Anthony Russo, but Joe Russo, who has written a lot of scripts and for a lot of movies. He said, "Oh yeah, it's time to pick at this scab motherfucker." And I was like, "Yes, do it. I can't wait."
Execute Order 66.
I was like, "Go after it." Because that thing, simply when it comes to writing, it's the fact that they're like, "Oh, AI can do your job." That's basically what it is. Oh, you don't deserve to get paid for every time a person watches your thing. It's called residuals, asshole. What the fuck? That's his. He totally missed the point and all that, and that's always been Bill Maher's thing. Especially now, he got so mad in 2020 because he had to do his show from his fucking mansion.
Oh, poor you.
I remember that. I'm like, dude, you could actually set this up nice. It'd be like a better version of Anthony Cumia's thing.
I know you get to show off your fancy house. Oh,
Yeah,
such a horrible thing.
that would have been so cool for Real Time. But no, let's do a Club Random. I fucking hate that show too, by the way. Like,
I just honestly hope after this strike is over, there's less idiots and rapists and pedophiles in Hollywood.
if only, it's always everywhere.
I know, but like if we get it out of Hollywood, then maybe people will wake up and be like, hey, maybe I shouldn't let this rapist live next door to me or this pedophile or something, da 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 da.
Mm-hmm. It'd be like that. And that the thing with that was the thing, I've really grown to hate Bill Maher. Ain't that some shit? It wouldn't have been too bad if he wasn't just saying shit to piss people off. But if you ever watch Club Random, I'll send you the Red Bar thing with Club Random. Because even Mike will show you, like, this guy won't let them talk for the life of them. Like, he's interviewing guys like Rainn Wilson, Bella Thorne, people like that. And as soon as they're trying to say something, he want to talk. And I'm just like, let them get the fucking word out first. Jesus.
Right? Does he know the meaning of interview?
No, that's what kills me about it. And even Rainn Wilson had to tell me, he goes, when you do a podcast, you're supposed to let the other person talk. He goes, this isn't that kind of podcast. What kind of podcast is it?
Right? The whole point of a podcast is like a talk show host. Oh,
Yeah.
Here's your host and co-host, maybe. And
Yeah.
here's our special guest, blah, blah, blah. How are you, Dave? Yeah. And not like, oh, that's nice. Oh, you're still talking?
Well, my thing is, no. Yeah, it's so Club Random. Like, everyone has trashed it. Tim Heidecker actually roasted it, and Bill Maher got mad over that. And even Tim Heidecker from Tim and Eric Awesome Show and all that, he goes, wait, you're supposed to be a comedian and you can't take a joke? Oh, that was fucking great. I'm so glad that he's probably going to be out of SAG after this and the Writers Guild.
Like, honestly, either go back to school or get yourself a dictionary. You could get it on your phone too, so you don't have to get a book, and look up interview.
You would think he would learn. All right, let's see. All right, so yeah, strike might be any. We just talked about two of the scabs. Thank God, though. I actually understand where Drew Barrymore was coming from. He wanted to work. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But Bill Maher, I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't have led with that whole thing with Jim Gaffigan. Even Jim Gaffigan looked at him like, really? All right, let's get to our last thing, gaming. Of course, we were talking about Unity for a second. Real quick,
Miracle.
before we get into this, of course, you can follow the S-TierCast on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter /X, whatever the fuck it's called. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, this will be available there. Man, I sound like Yoda for a second right there. It's available on Anchor, Spotify for podcasters. It used to be called Anchor. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. You know, this is also will be available for reviewing on YouTube as well. And yeah, let's get to our last.
Subscribe and like you will.
Yes, also support Agents of 10%. You can also support the podcast because we have a little thing where you can actually donate to us. That'll help us out a lot. The QR
really
code, there it goes. And the QR code is right there for supporting the S-TierCast. That'll help us out a lot. We do some special stuff from time to time. I'm still reworking. I was reworking our thing and then it restarted on me, this whole fucking thing. I was like, God damn it. I was pissed.
Oh,
So
we need to hire people for this
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, we need something. We need to do
Get your
something.
nieces to do this shit for us.
That should be the thing I should ask John and Lisa. Be like, hey, yeah, what are you doing in college? What are you doing in high school right now? Algebra. Fuck, get into a tech class now. Get Esther to do tech classes too. But all right, so let's get into gaming news. Unity was charging developers for using the graphics engine. They were going to start and whatnot. Let me pull up the article. They ended up doing a U-turn. Everyone went after them. They have people threatened them with like, yeah, we're not going to use your engine anymore. We'll go to Unreal. Fuck you. And as soon as that happened, they U-turn. Like they're still going to charge, but not exorbitantly. And yeah, the main reason they were charging was because I think one of the chairs who used to work for EA is on Unity's thing. And he was the one that basically was like, "Oh yes, DLC. If you're not monetizing these games right, you're an idiot." Like he's that guy. But let's see.
Remember when games used to be games?
Yeah, right. And here, this is the apology. I want to start with this. I am sorry. We should have spoken with more of you, and we should have incorporated more of your feedback before announcing our new runtime fee policy. You are what makes Unity great, and we know we need to listen and work hard to earn your trust. We have heard your concerns, and we are making changes in the policy we announced to address them. So let's see. I'm gonna look. I'm not doing all the numbers, but basically, let's see. Okay, the free Unity personal will stay free. Okay, and the revenue ceiling above which users must upgrade to the next tier has been raised to 200,000, and above $1 million. Users will be able to choose between a per user fee or 2.5% revenue share, whichever is less.
You know what I smell? I smell bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I'm like, bullshit. But, that's still not as bad. Like, there's a lot of games that are on Unity. Cult of the Lamb is on one of them and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's the whole thing. Let's see. Godot engines hits over 50. Okay, that's a different thing. Yeah, so Unity engine, it's still going to be free, but if your game gets big, you're going to have to pay. Which, that makes sense. That's like YouTube, basically.
Dude, you know what's crazy? I was like just browsing the PlayStation store on my PlayStation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at the NHL games, like, oh, what's the newest game? I was like, guess how much it cost?
Huh.
$100.
Is that for one or all of them?
One.
What the? It better been the new one. It better been digital deluxe.
No, regular copy, digital, physical.
What the? Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Oh good lord, man. Oh, let's see. There's another state of play. We got to see some new games. Everyone's seen it. I just put it there. Another state of play for PlayStation. I think we got another look at Spider-Man 2, of course.
Mhm.
But this one piqued my interest, and I showed it to you. A lot of leaked Xbox files last week. Um, and the whole thing was basically with the PS5, they were the memo that got leaked was like, oh yeah, we have the best console, guys. We can do this. It was hype up thing. They were you know Phil Spencer was hyping people up for the Series X.
Mhm.
With there were some more leaks though with Bethesda. There's going to be a Fallout 3 remaster and an Elder Scrolls Oblivion remaster. Man, I'm gonna be dead before Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. Son of a bitch. And also there is going to be a more cloud-based version of the Series X. Everyone has seen that design. It looks cool. It looks nice. I think it's supposed to be compact, so you can just do the thing. It's the same price as the Series X because it's a 2 terabyte. So that makes sense. There are people that have been so hyperbolic on this. Why would I pay the same price for this thing? I don't know. Maybe because it has more memory.
Or how about this with the systems? I'm talking about Xbox and PlayStation. Remember when the original Xbox and the original PlayStation 2 had no memory gap?
Oh yeah,
We should go back to that.
yeah. They gotta revolutionize that somehow.
Right? How come we can get it in the 90s, but we're in 2023 and we can't get that shit easier?
I think it's because it's more lax now. Remember, it was an arms race back in the 90s.
I know, but still, you know how much PlayStations and Xbox sold because of all the free memory that you can get?
Oh yes. Like it would be so much easier. Like I still got to get my external for the Series X
I
and
still
the
need to get
PS5.
my external, whatever for more space on my PS5 because honestly, the Call of Duty game is like
Oh yeah.
147 megabytes.
Yeah. I was actually surprised about Starfield because was like, "Oh my god, I'm going to have to move some stuff over. This is going to be the biggest thing ever." I still had enough for it and have Mass Effect on it. I was like, "Oh good, I can play Cyberpunk as well." Oh, thank God. But I still gotta get that. I'm looking at the thing now. We're gonna do a control with it, and I was like, I sent it to you. I was like, hey, you can get a Series X now. It's gonna be small.
Yeah, I can put it on my clusterfuck of a shelf.
You could too. I mean, it looks like you said it like right off the bat. It looks like an Amazon Echo.
Right?
And there's some more stuff they're gonna come out with a handheld, of course. They're also doing. I think they're trying to do a laptop. I don't know. Let's see. No, they got a cloud device. They got the handheld, the cons. They got streaming boxes. The other things that came out of this leak, Phil Spencer wanted to buy Nintendo. I was like, what? How? You realize they're bigger than you, right?
I mean, if you got the money,
I'm like, can't y'all just buy BioWare from EA? Jesus.
right? There ain't doing anything with that company.
Yeah, like y'all could make sure Mass Effect 5 and Dragon Age Dreadwolf are perfect. What the hell?
See, that's why I don't get about these gaming companies. Some of them have like project or products that they don't never use ever again. Why not
Yeah.
sell it to a different company and make them make new games?
Yeah, they could literally EA could literally like rent out a couple of the ones they shuttered.
Yeah.
We could have got another Battlefield Hardline, another Dead Space from that company, Visceral Games. We could
Mhm.
have got another Dante's Inferno if they had just said, "Hey, yeah, could y'all like take this company from us for a minute? We'll take the money from you."
Like we'll rent it out and
Yeah,
every 3 months you pay rent.
yeah. You would think they would do that, but no. And let's see, let's get into Starfield. Speaking of which, because there was a lot of stuff in there, but that Nintendo thing had me like, Just you got enough. You got the okay from the CMA for Activision Blizzard. You're good. That made me happy. Like they now, like I think what October 18th, that's the end of it. Activision Blizzard will be with Xbox.
Yeah,
Now,
for how long?
and not in perpetuity, but like for a while. But PlayStation's still getting Call of Duty, and that's it. They said you're only getting Call of Duty now.
At this state, the way they're making Call of Duty, it should be called Call of Poopy.
Call of Poopy. Oh god! All right, let's get into Starfield. I beat it. Here it was cool. This is it's an amazing thing. I'll say it right off the bat, my rating for it, because there's gonna be so much DLC. Mods are coming next week. Preliminary score 8 out of 10. That's about right. Is it game of the year? Nah, it'll be game of the year next year.
Next year it'll be a 10.
Yeah, it'll be a 10 out of 10. But a lot of on the Pirates the first playthrough. The shipbuilding is amazing. They could do a little more with the shipbuilding though. I'm getting tired of ladders. I only have like one ladder in my ship right now. I said I am not dealing with this shit. Put it all together. Window. Was it in there and did photo mode on it?
There we go.
Is it? Am I going good?
Yeah, you're just like breaking up constantly when you go on like a big sentence. It's just like
damn. Well, it'll be on the audio, but I did a photo for when I was facing off against a Terramorph, where my character's like, "What's up? What's up?" Like I'm just staring down a Terramorph. Yeah, it's honestly 8 out of 10. The story is very cool when you finally get down to it. The whole artifact thing is cool. They actually did multiverse better than a lot of these movies do. And the New Game Plus, this is the thing that got me. I was like, okay, New Game Plus, same thing, right? No, after the credits, after you go to the Unity and all that, you go through it, credits roll. Yeah. New Game Plus, you got a new ship, you got new armor. You're in a whole other universe.
Right.
You're in a whole other universe, and the thing that got me was it can be so different. Like I've seen some that people have gone through where like the whole Constellation group gets killed. Hunter, who's one of the antagonist thing, or one of the characters ends up with all the artifacts and wants you to pay like 100,000 credits. Yeah, my friggin' thing's going nuts. It's so cool how it goes, but everything else stays the same. That's the only thing I'd say warrants it being 8 out of 10 is everything should be at least somewhat different. Not drastically, but something different other than just, oh yeah, this happens, that's it. Everything else is the same.
And plus, it would be awesome if you can like build your own. Like I've heard this a lot. You can build your own vehicles, or build your own armor set, like what you wear.
Yeah, that was one thing too. Like I already saw, like they have the vehicles. I just went, you can't let me have this on my ship. What the fuck? Like it looks like a giant ass 4-wheeled bike, but one of those ye old time bikes from like 1802, where you're like high up, but it's like it looks like a car too.
It looks so like cool. Watch out now! I'm gonna go 8 miles per hour.
Oh my god, it looks so cool. I'm like, why can't we have this? Why can't we have a mech? I would love to ride a mech.
Because you don't deserve it.
Yeah. There's some cool ass animals in this too. You find out how Earth got destroyed because of one of the artifacts.
Like how Jurassic Park ended.
No.
Oh shit.
Hold on. What the hell happened?
We might need to cut it short. You keep going in and out, bro.
You can hear the rest of the stuff on audio. Restream's acting up. We'll see you all next Friday before the Halloween shenanigans start. See you guys later.
And
Stay
make sure you
S-tier.
watch the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie that's coming out too. What the fuck?